Hello there, and welcome to Colour Progress. So by April 2020, I'd been learning the handstand for about a year and a bit. I'd got to the point where I could really consistently hold a 30 seconds to 1 minute handstand, and I could even do a couple of bent arm presses into the handstand. But I'd never managed to do the skill that I really admired, which was straight arm presses into the handstand. The way it looked really effortless and elegant despite actually being really hard was really appealing to me. I'd tried it a couple of times before, but it always felt just impossible, and I decided that it was always outside of my current skill level at the time. But then I decided that that had to change, and it was time to work on the straight arm pike press to handstand. For the first couple of days I was just messing around and seeing how it went. Then I decided it was maybe a good idea to go on YouTube and see what I was actually supposed to do. It turns out, just like with normal handstands, it's all about getting your centre of mass above your hands and then keeping it there. And since your centre of mass is located roughly at your hips, it's all about getting your hips above your hands. To make the movement as efficient as possible, you have to absolutely minimise the amount that you lean forward. But this requires a lot of hamstring flexibility. I knew I'd have to lean forward a bit, but the best thing for me to do at the time was to work on my pike and pancake flexibility. So that's what I did. But around the middle of May, I kind of lost motivation for the press to handstand a little bit. I just decided to work a little bit more on the planche and general shoulder strength. The press to handstand was still on my mind, I just wasn't really doing any attempts or negatives at this point. I made some decent progress with the planche, and I kept up with the compression strength and flexibility stuff that I was doing. But then, on the 9th of June, I decided I'd give the press to handstand another try. Or more accurately, about 30 tries. first I was just falling on every single attempt and it felt like I hadn't really made any real progress. But then, after about 20 or so falls, I began to have a little bit of success. I think the planche training just gave me that little boost in straight arm shoulder strength that I needed to do the move. Well, that along with being more conscious with actually compressing with my hip flexors was also very helpful. I'm really pleased that I've managed this. It's definitely the handstand skill that I'm most proud of, as of now. Is it perfect? Definitely not. I can definitely do it with a closer grip, which would make it harder, along with the fact that I should also point my toes much more and maybe keep my legs straighter. But I think for now this definitely counts as a pike press to handstand.